Here it is, December 18, 2022. We're into week number 61 of major construction. We're going to attempt to do a little bit of a walk through here, see what we can see. One thing we'll notice right off bat is they have come in here and put down their turf. So you can see right here in this area, they have placed their turf down. Looks nice. Also back over here, this area's got its turf. So looking good on that. Let's move on down through the West Paseo here a little bit. Down here we'll see they brought back the Winfield Scott statue. And Winfield Scott and his wife are right here. So those are back on property. Let's walk right up this little ramp here. Continuing to work back in here on this cover stones for the ramp area. Back through here, and they've cleaned up and replaced new concrete on these areas here. So maybe they'll put stucco on there, paint that white too, but there's Winfield Scott, his wife back there. So it's looking good. Back over here at the amenities wall at the bathroom, we're going to see that they put their sinks and stuff in there. Back here, they've got their amenities wall set up there with sinks and hand blowers, I believe. So it's all looking good. Here they've just done a lot of piling up of rocks, but it looks like there are some plants in there too, so let's see how far we can get around here. I don't know if anybody's going to come on site today, but I'm not really too keen on having people on site out here as they're finishing up. And back over here, we can see that windows to the west. The art piece there has returned to the site. That's there. You can see this whole ramp area is fixed up here now. So they've got that concrete laid, and so you have an entrance into the site from there. Let's walk on down this way. Windows to the west in place there. And back over here, I believe this is a drinking fountain they placed out here, getting their other amenities, on-site amenities, drinking fountains and whatnot laid out. Going through here. It's a little bit cloudy today. Kind of a gray, overcast morning. See back down through here. This is all basically fixed up through here. Grounds are cleaned up. Canopy's about what it has been lately. I think there's more work to do on that canopy for sure. Back down here to the Marshall Gardens. See what you see down here. We have yet to put the turf down here yet, but still doing some basic work down in here. This will probably be a short tour today. I'm just gonna run through everything fairly quickly. But you can see the whole Marshall Gardens is basically fixed up out here. So let's go back over to the canopy here. I'm going to get as much in as I can in case somebody comes down here. See the whole canopy back over here. Looking nice, and then the sidewalk just loops on around through the canopy here. You see the love statue is back over there ahead of us. So it's looking pretty quiet right now. Loop on around this way. I'm going to pause this and start another 6-minute segment. Right, here I am on segment 2. I'm going to move on around this way over towards the social hub through here. Over there and see the love statue. See, they're getting this all cleaned up on around here. Got a little bit of a loop going that brings us back over to the social hub. See here, the love statue is on its pedestal. Back over there. The statue. Right there. And then back behind that, you can see when the drink water statue is back over here. I guess it's going to be placed right here now, it looks like. And we can see back through here the Water and Fog Plaza. Water and Fog Plaza right there. Kind of a close-up view of the statue here. Close-on view of the love statue. Back over here, Winfield Scott. Back here in the Water and Fog Plaza, I think they filled this in a little bit with maybe a little bit more concrete. But there's a Water and Fog Plaza right there. Back over here. I guess they set up this round little pedestal here for Winfield drink water. It's all set up right here. So we got drink water there. Then back over here we have Don Quixote on his pedestal in the lagoon right there, straight ahead. Kind of camouflaged by that tree a little bit. That's what we got there. Then we'll go down through here a little bit. They still haven't really finished in this Civic Lawn yet. There's more concrete to be poured there. And they have been working on the East Bowl canopy down here, but hasn't really progressed that much. But as I say, we're into week number 61 of major construction. Today's the 18th, so next Sunday will be Christmas Day. So then after that, New Year's Eve. So we're coming up on January here for sure. Not too far away, but they've got a pretty good handle on everything now, I think, so. See, they still got all of their boxed furniture, which will be placed around the grounds, like benches and little sort of basically benches down there, I think. You see the east bowl canopy, not that much farther along than it has been, but they are getting stuff done there. Let's walk up this way to the children's garden, playground back up here. See, they're getting the concrete forms fixed up to sort of get ready to pour concrete for the children's garden right there. And you can see back over here, again, the canopy still in progress. We'll go up this way. Go down these steps here. Looks like they have completed the concrete here for these steps. So got a continuous run there down the steps on around to the sidewalk here. And they're getting other stuff poured back in here. Children's playground. Come along. Let's walk back over this way towards the restrooms. So all this is getting fixed up. Still need to have concrete, a lot of concrete poured through this area here. Get this all fixed up. Let's walk back around this way. You see they're out in here, they're getting like little circular, probably places for trees, little planter areas there that will be fixed up out here for this area. And back over here, right on 6 minutes again, so I'm going to stop this and start up another tour, or another segment. Right. All right, here I am on another segment now. And back over here, we can see at the bathrooms on this amenities wall, they've already started adding some stuff. It looks like they got some hand blowers there and some kind of electrical shut-off box maybe. And we can see, let me step over here for a second. Can see inside here they have put up a decorative tile inside these rooms here for whatever they'll be. Some kind of dressing room or restroom there has tile. Same with this one. This one here has the same treatment. Got tile inside there, so that's looking nice. And then this goes up here, getting cleaned up for the walking up to the Water and Fog Plaza, and you can see in here this is also all received this sort of beige, varied color, darker, lighter beige is there. So that's getting fixed up. And back over here, this ramp area, working on this, getting this fixed up. And when I was down here last, I think I shot up the ramp area, and back over here This will be an incline ramp up through here. And back over here, they did pour some steps here. So if you come right out of the library, there'll be a step access you can take right up and meet the incline ramp here. And so you'll see there's a set of steps here. Set of steps here. It comes up here, and then you'll be able to just come up these steps and then join this ramp area here, which will be part ramp and part steps, I think. There's a love statue directly ahead of us. So I'm getting pretty far on this tour. Might be able to complete it today. Love statue there. Water and Fog Plaza. Restroom back over there getting fixed up. Let's move on back around this way. They're starting to clean up this area too. Got the canopy up here. Canopy's still got some work to be done on it, but it's pretty far along. If those are electrical cables, they've got to do something to fix that up. Pretty soon this will be turf out in here. This will all be fixed up. Love statue right there. Walk on back this way down to the West Paseo. Finish up down there for today. See, they're filling in this bioswale with a lot of trees right here on this southern side of the canopy. A lot of big trees down here. Fill this in, so they'll be a little bit farther along than the trees in the West Paseo, size-wise. Walk back down here, check out the new A-line bar that's being built down here. See what's happening with that. See back through here, getting this all fixed up, and this will get turf in the probably not too distant future. Church bells ringing. 7:58 a.m. Mountain Standard Time right now. Back over this way. You see here, they're getting this fixed up. A lot of electrical boxes down through here. A lot of electrical work to be done. Shoot over the fence here into the new bar, which will be right here. Let me pause this. I'm going to start a new segment. Right here I am on a new segment. You can see down in here, they're getting this fixed up. They're going to pour some steps right there if that shows up. Right in front of me there, there'll be some steps. And then that'll be access to the bar here. That's all looking nice. Head back up this way. Get my gimbal. Whoops. Get my gimbal fixed up here. Somewhat aligned. So I'm glad I'm able to get in this walking tour today. Haven't been able to do that the last 2 weekends. But there's the canopy back there with the love statue beyond that. So it's all looking nice down through here. Getting this fixed up, and you can see back up in here through the fence where this sidewalk will wrap on around, and this will be access for AZ88 patrons off of the West Bowl sidewalk here, and I'll give them access back up in there. Going back down to the West Paseo here and finish up the day. They left this little bench here. It's kind of a homage to the original construction out here has been left. That's kind of nice. Gives a little bit of remembrance of things past out here. So the whole thing's coming along. Stuff getting done, some turf getting down. The whole side is cleaned up pretty nicely. There's still stuff to be done, but it's looking good overall. Like I said before, a little water fountain here. So some amenities being set up across the site too. They still have more plants down here, so right there, stockpiled plants. And then you got this big area right here that they're landscaping. Seems like you could have utilized that better for some other purpose than just a big flower bed, but there's probably stuff going on there I don't know. And back down here, some bicycle racks, ramp entry into the area, which is essential for setting up festivals, whatnot. So we head back up here to the West Paseo. I was kind of grumbling about all these rocks down here, but it looks like they are placing some kinds of grasses of sorts or plants that'll be intermingled with the rock there. So we'll go back up here. End our day. Go up the ramp. And looks like they've applied some cement there, so they'll probably come back and patch those areas up with white paint, make it look more uniform there. Steps over here, and looks like they do have some kinds of, if I can show it, there are some kinds of plants in here possibly that are going to be in these flower beds, so they don't just look like a bunch of rocks. It's going up this ramp. And then looks like they've pulled these topping stones, finishing stones back off of here, so I don't know if they've got to, maybe they just fitted them first and then they're going to come back and fix them up, so they'll have finishing stones along here also. Seems to be the plan. And then back in here, doesn't really probably show up that well, but you can see the lights back in there. This is going to be the back door, which will be owned by Paul Mitchell, who owns the Old Town Tavern down here, and this will be fixed up into a nice, more upscale bar back in there called the back door. Okay, so here we are back at the West Paseo, down here by Old Town Tavern anyway. And again, we do have this turf down here. that you can see, which will be nice green areas down here, like a little bit of a green belt almost across there of sorts. And then you can see they're also fixing up plants to put in along these flower beds here. The last thing to come back here apparently is going to be the yearlings whenever they're ready for them, and they'll sit right there in that planter. So this area is looking nice. It's all fixed up. Got a good sense of how this is all going to look down through here with this turf. So I'm going to finish up here for the day. Another walking tour in on December 18, 2022. 61st week of major construction. Alrighty, let me finish this up here, and I'm going to call this good for today.